This is fun sounding. I don't know why it'd be disturbing. I don't know if I want to find out. But let's play! G'day all you demons, ghouls, and everything in between. My name is Mortal Phoenix, and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, this is another game that took me by surprise on Steam, because this is also dubbed a horror game. And from the images, it doesn't seem all that bad. It's a cute visual novel by the looks of it, and I'm down. I'm definitely down for something like this. I don't know how bad it's gonna play out. I kind of don't want to know. But, I feel like this might have to be a series because there'd be a lot involved in this, and I think for me to get into what might be considered the scary part of the game, I don't know. I've never seen anything about it. But, I may have to do a few episodes on this. With games like Spooky's House of Jump Scares, or Jump Scare Mansion, whatever you want to call it now, or Outlast, like, they're pretty scary right off the bat. So this may take a couple episodes to get into. I don't know what to expect, but I'm excited. Please enter your name. I am going to be named Phoenix, because it's a fucking good name. Okay, let's do it. Oh god. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Yeah! We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, we would oversleep, and more frequently I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ah! I overslept again! Oh, that voice is gonna get annoying, I can tell. But I caught you this time! I can't. I don't think I can. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. I don't think I can keep doing that voice. That's mean, Phoenix. Yet I'm gonna keep doing it. Well, if possible, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you didn't have to, and you... I guess you didn't have it in you to be mean even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Yeah. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commutes. By the way, Phoenix, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations, where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Well, I'm not exactly like that. I don't watch a whole lot of anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize and have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. I don't know if I can keep doing that voice. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. A NEET? What the hell is a NEET? You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, jeez. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Hey, that's what I say all the time. Will you at least promise... I can't keep doing the voice. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Just go back. I think it's just like my default. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? I don't know. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm not the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. I know I keep changing voice, but it's hard to keep up that really high-pitched one. You don't need to wait for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... No, what? Well, then you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Yeah, meanie. Sayori is vice president of the Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I'd bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay! Let's go! Oh god, that blew out everyone's mics. That blew out everyone's eardrums if you're wearing headphones. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. Why did the music stop? A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! The music's back! Yay! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. I can't think of a voice for you right away. Sayori always says nice things about you. I'm sure she does. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Phoenix, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Wait, how do you know my name? All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. I think that's you. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say anything like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it is nice to meet the both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Phoenix. Who are you? Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Ah! Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Come sit down, Phoenix. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Alright then. Hey! Oh, no. You need a different voice than Sayori. I can't think of a voice right now. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. And how about I make... no. I'm trying to think of a voice for Yuri. She seems very timid, so... Maybe a timid voice like... Then how about I make some tea as well? Maybe. That's probably the best way to look at it. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay. You need a very high-pitched voice, I think. Okay. No, that's Sayori. I can't think of one right now. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Woo! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh, cute! The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! Exactly my words. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Yeah, well, you know. I think that's her to be her. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. Just imagine she's got the cupcake and she's like splattered it on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Finally, I bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you, dummy. All right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this... Wait, no, this is me talking. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. I can't think of a name for you. Oh, that's right. It was the timid one. Name? Voice? I can't think. I just recorded it Outlast not that long ago, so my brain's a little bit fried from being scared. So, after all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I can attest to that. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider joining the liter... Oh, you know what? Just for Monika's sake, I'm going to give her a really deep voice, because I can't keep going higher in register. Like, I physically can't, so what made you consider the literature club? I feel like that'd be appropriate. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was particularly dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Fair enough. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika is a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with the level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Phoenix, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I have read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacups with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Oh, this is Yuri talking. I need to fix my voice. Need to change my voice for this one. And telling it, I guess I kind of was. And telling a good story in such a far world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Yeah, actually, I kind of vouch for that. It's like that with Harry Potter. I'm sure that's probably the worst example to use, but it's definitely a good example. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh! What a time! I read a horror book once. It was called Doki Doki Literature. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't expect that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. That spider is still in my light and I hate it. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were writing a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are! Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I'm slowly starting to sound like freaking... Oh, there's a character from South Park I'm starting to sound like. I can't think of it right now. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Showing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea for everyone. Nat and Yuri, I like that. Natsuri and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own.
The next time we meet, we all share with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it!
I imagine Sayori is like bubbly, full of energy, and just such a bright spark in any room.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Phoenix?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're all back in the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stared back at me with dejected eyes.
But...
I'm sorry, I thought...
Phoenix!
You all... I am defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend time every day with these beautiful girls...
Right, I've decided that I'll join the literature club.
One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yeah! I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. Oh, what was Natsuki's voice?
If you really care for it... Wait, no, it's... If you really care for the cupcakes, I'd be so...
Yeah, I'm gonna give Sayori and Natsuki very similar voices. I feel like they both have similar personalities. Sayori's just gonna be way more enthused.
If you really just cared for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Oh, thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Phoenix, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Hey, yeah. Can I really impress the class, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Phoenix! Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stays after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica, who suddenly appeared before me! Will I really be happy spending time every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just... Fucking bugs everywhere! I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, cool! It's time to write a poem. Pick words. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. Ooh. Vivid. Okay. Ooh. Cute. Lipstick, treasure, intellectual, cheer. Feather. Oh, okay, I'm impressing all three of them. Ooh, what would go next? Happiness. Yes. Massacre. Why? Beauty. Oh, I am impressing Sayori the most. Okay. Comfort, kiss, philosophy. Bubbles. Grief, waterfall, laugh, cry, fluffy, whistle, fluffy. Peace, prayer, effulgent. Was effulgent? I don't know. Melancholy, flying, universe, extreme, disarray, playground, covert, melancholy. Empty, despise, crimson, climax, fireflies. I like fireflies. Nature, puppy, suicide. K. Strawberry, determination, infallible, awesome, variance, giggle. After a match? Giggle. Ribbon, cloud, agonizing, shopping, pout. I don't know, raindrops. Fireworks. Kitty. I like kitties. Marshmallow. Romance. Tenacious, fantasy. Chocolate. Oh god. Games. Oh, this is the last word. Okay. Tragedy.
Hi again, Phoenix. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha.
Nah, don't worry. I'm good. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Phoenix. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. I mean, Christ, what were we thinking?
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Cool, good to know.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys! Phoenix always gives his best as long as it's have fun!
That's true.
He helps me with busy work without me even asking.
I can't keep doing that voice.
Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? Oh, we're like the best of friends. You know, it's great. Even though she's an annoying little... no, she's not. I'm kidding. I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Phoenix became good friends too.
Sayori? Yeah. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh!
That's... You know what? I'm gonna run with it.
Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really.
Don't be shy!
It's really nothing. What is it? I like presents. Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
Huh? I'm sorry, Yuri.
I can't speak.
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah! I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention span, even if you don't usually read. It's Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss! And we could, you know, discuss it. Shut up, Siri! Discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew! Well, you could read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. Except she's down the back mumbling some ancient words. But it doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Oh, they are in the corner! Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slump down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monika.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though.
Well, we can't give up. The festival is our only chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds.
That doesn't solve the problem, though.
What do you mean?
Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come into the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how we're gonna get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. I can't fucking speak!
What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear a deliberating? That's what it was.
Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick?
What kind?
Well, I guess we could...
Cupcakes!
Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that.
You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly.
That wasn't why you suggested it.
Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy.
Cupcakes it is then.
I'm hungry.
Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself.
I find myself smiling, and in the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies an unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her minds to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ah! Hi! Jesus Christ, hello! Well, I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud, bitch. I'm sorry. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monika overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
No, not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
Oh, excuse me. I knew it!
Come on. Please give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around herself.
How is it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out.
Man, you really need
a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
Same with mine. It's very hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Try to wipe off the stain with my fingers.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that.
Hey, you meanie!
You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Oh, why did I say that? Oh no.
That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll have to Sorry, but you'll thank me later. No, she won't. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better you look, you'll change your mind. Oh, this is a cute shot. I like this.
Yeah. This is so funny.
What is it? What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Yeah.
Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Oh gee, I wonder why. Does this even fit you properly?
Yeah. It did when I bought it.
If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. Why are you smiling about it?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Don't say that out loud.
Yeah.
Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. God damn it.
Phew. That's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I
keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else ever. I can't fucking speak! And you take care of me better than anyone else would, anyway. So that's why I like keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine. It's a deal.
Yay! I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Oh, but I was joking that time. Maybe it's impossible.
Oh, man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone.
Yeah? Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?
Yay! Phoenix, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve a poem.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Of course I did. Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't we find someone to share with?
I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral book. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Okay, who should I show my poem to first? Start with no one for the present moment, because I'm going to leave this episode here because my voice is starting to get a bit hoarse. Just because Sayori's voice is really hard to do. So I am going to leave this here for the time being. I will definitely pick this up in another episode because, like I said, there is an element of horror to this game. I know that, but I don't know how far into the game I need to be for it to actually happen. So I'm going to leave this here for now. I'm going to rest my voice. I'm going to come back to this at another day. So, excuse me. And I'm going to just take it easy for the rest of the day. So, Cheers everyone for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to fire up that like button. Let me know what you think down in the comments section, and if you're new to the channel, then why not subscribe for more DDLC and other videos to come your way very, very soon. So cheers again, and until next time, I'll see all of you in the next one. See yous! This music is pleasant. I like this. This is gonna lower me into a false sense of security, isn't it? Ah, crap!